Okay, babe, you're hot.
Thank you. That's what he said.
It's morning again. How's your headphone level, my dear? Check, check. 1, 2, check. Check.
Good. It was a little loud.
Check, check. 1, 2, check. All right. I'm going to try real hard to be on the ball here with my scene switching this morning. I think I got shit straightened out. I've been working hard.
I know. That's what she said.
Oh. We're going to calm down on the "that's what he said" jokes.
I know.
That's what she said. Just kidding.
Boy, that's obnoxious.
That was the point. Oh, you outdid me, my love. But of course, you always outdo me.
I know. It's not that difficult.
You're lucky, man. I was going to sing for you guys this morning,
No.
but I decided not to. I'm going to leave that singing for church. I sang last night after you went to bed.
Oh my God.
Actually, I have a surprise for you.
Oh no.
No, I got the lyrics for a song that you'll know very well. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it, honey.
No, really, it's a
Don't. No.
It's a
No,
surprise.
don't spoil it. Man, you are the worst secret keeper
You'll never
in
guess.
history.
That's true. I can't keep a secret worth a shit.
Because you like to talk constantly.
Yeah. Pays the bill. It's starting to pay the bills, though, a little
It
bit.
is.
It is. It's pretty exciting.
Do you have the chat set up?
I do, and there's nobody in yet.
Nope.
No, nobody's here. I forgot to advertise it.
Okay, I'll do it. Or I don't know how to do it. Let me see. It's there. Look. It's right here. Anyone will see it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I think it's going to be a low population show due to the holiday.
Oh, that's right.
It's a horror day.
Yep, happy 4th of July. Oh, good morning, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Hello from Canada.
Oh man. Bum, bum, bum. So when I type in the emoji,
You got
search,
10 seconds to say
I
this.
I type flag, and there's no U.S. flag.
No, type in U.S.
Oh.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
How you doing?
Happy 4th of July. Here we
Yes.
go. I got a little present for you this morning to wake up to.
Is there anything on the floor that might?
Here we go. Happy America Day.
This morning when I roll, yeah.
Hey, Wingnuts in the house.
This morning when I roll, yeah. This morning when I roll, yeah. I know the Lord.
Look at that. Look at that.
I know the
Look at that hair swinging.
Lord. He will.
Yeah. I think that's cultural appropriation right there. Come on now.
This morning when I roll, yeah. When I got a
Man, that'll put some gas in your tank, right?
Hell yeah.
This morning when I roll, yeah.
Woo.
I know the Lord.
She enjoys her job, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good at
Look
it.
at her go, man. Woo. Full of that Holy Ghost.
Morning I saw a brand new day, yeah.
Woo.
I got up this morning, I saw a brand new day, yeah. No doubt.
Man, if you ain't never worshiped in a black church, you are missing something, baby.
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Those
no.
people are full of the Holy Ghost, man. Ah. Man, look at her go. Yeah, this goes on for like 7 minutes and 21 seconds.
Yeah,
It's one
we'll-
big,
we'll
long freaking chorus. Okay.
But it was just pretty good.
but
Someone sent us that
not
last
that,
night.
not that.
Hotep sent us
Not
that,
that.
last night.
Not that. Yeah, Hotep sent us that last night. What am I doing here? I better find this.
What are you doing?
Here it is. This is the next thing I got queued up. Relax. Everything is under control.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Doesn't feel like it. Oh no.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna cry again. Fuck.
God bless America, land that I love.
Stand beside
her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet God bless America, land that I love. Stand
was our Canada connection.
That's right. Celine Dion. Wow. Wow. Well, I don't know. I tore myself up. I don't know if I tore you up any, but happy 4th of July. It's good to have you in the house this morning. My name's Tim. I am your true slinger. And this
Yeah.
is Hippie Chick over there.
I'm the hippie, waiting for the gummy.
Jen. Waiting for the
What?
waiting for the gummies to kick in. See,
Always.
Tim,
Oh.
and Jen. See,
Oh.
it's
It's back.
morning again.
It's morning again. Oh my
Yes. And it's still, and then it says evening news. Maybe I should turn that one off.
They're
Doot. There we go. Huh? What? Is there a sock back there or something? All right,
No.
hold on. Oh, there's.
remnants of last night.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. This is like you can't be a woman and live off grid, and it's rough. It's a rough life, I tell you.
I missed the trash can last night. Relax.
No,
So anyway, how are you this morning? We're doing well. I'm doing very well. I'm particularly happy this morning. I woke up in a very relaxed way for a number of reasons.
not one of those.
And I can't tell you about one or two of them. But no, no, really. The truth is that I got the mill sold, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
the guy's coming to pick it up like right after the show this morning.
Yep.
And that is awesome news because, as you all know, if you've been watching the program, following us, we are headed to Florida, right? Big life changes for us.
Yep.
And so that's a scary thing to do. And so I was putting off the thing, procrastinating selling the mill, I think, in part because, yesterday I talked about that I never put the damn thing together. It's an unrealized dream. And so, there was that. There was feeling of failure, I guess, right? You felt
Yeah.
the same way because you're saying, like, we didn't do the garden exactly the way we wanted. And I mean, we had to go on a couple of years, and then the third year, everything
We were
sort
gonna
of fell off. And
come up here, live in the woods, be off grid, and be completely self-sustainable, and raise animals. And we had a pig, and
we did. We had a
butchered
pig,
the pig, and that was good.
it was very good.
It was very good.
It was very
Then we had-
tasty.
and
We
had-
butchered it ourselves and everything.
We had chickens, and that was not very good. Because
No,
we're in
it
the
was,
woods.
yeah,
And in the woods are fox. And fox
And-
love chickens.
And owls and things. And
owls, yeah.
so we would just, hawk. Remember the hawk? You saw the hawk come down and try to grab the chicken that one day.
Oh, my God.
And then I sat out there. Oh, that fox I went out there and scared one time. That son of a bitch jumped up like 3 foot straight in the air. And I shot at him with a shotgun, man. He ran off. I saved the chicken, but scared the shit out of that fox, man.
Yeah. So our dream is
It's
kind of unrealized,
so but
whatever.
it was I just had to commit. That's what it was. That's the word I'm looking for. When I said I'm going to sell the mill, then we're committing to leave, right? So, but that's a good thing. So it raised a decent amount of money that'll get us to the next thing, which is sell the tractor. So we think make some repairs on the home. By that time, the place will be cleaned up. And hopefully we'll get a good dollar amount for the house, right? So that's what we pray for.
Yep.
And the mill sale went great.
Yep.
That was crazy. Like one guy. One guy. They can't see me. The camera's far away. Can't see the boogers in my mustache. She's like motioning me. Can't put it in your mustache. They can't see well in there.
You're not supposed to laugh.
Say that part out loud. Anyway, they can see those like little hand motions that you do to me as to like move on. All right, they saw that yesterday. So anyway, but we put it up, and of course, anytime you sell something used, even though I hadn't put it together, but it had a little bit of rust on it. I said, well, just drop it a little bit, and so we lost a little bit of money on it, but man,
We bought it 3 years ago.
Yeah, right. So it's been sitting around, and we put it up yesterday, and immediately somebody jumped all over that thing.
Yeah.
And didn't even haggle on the price or anything, and we haven't had a bite since. We haven't had anybody else since. So when God wants you to do something, my point is that I took that as confirmation that it's time. We need to go, and He made that sale way more. Because every time I sell something, I got to talk to someone. Like you guys out there, I mean, but
We are
believe it or
so
not,
antisocial. I mean, we're going to be going and living in a 55 plus community and have to be social.
oh man, Mike's in the house. I think that's Ted. Yeah, Ted is Mike. Mike is Ted. This is so. You think this is easy to do?
Mikey.
Everybody changes their handles around, and
I
like Fred is
know.
Bob, and
And Jeff is Papa.
yeah, I mean,
Denise is still Denise.
all right, let me check the comments to see what's going on here. They're rolling in already this morning. Yes, hidden blessings are everywhere, Jeff. Jeff, you know that. You know that. You had a blessing the other day, man. Jeff had a story. He got ripped off, man. His kids got ripped off, basically. And scams out there everywhere, man. Even Anders, our best buddy with the Uber thing, got ripped off because, man, these cheeseheads, they sound good. They call, you're busy, you're working, and they go, hey, we got a problem with your account. Bang, bang, bang. You say the wrong thing, and then all of a sudden your bank account's drained. And man, Jeff had this, kids had this huge blessing, man. Apparently out of like nowhere, a backlog, former employer or an employer was like decided to just all of a sudden pay a bonus. A huge bonus,
nice.
like that covered it
I have one of those ones.
and more, right? So that's the way God works, man. Pretty cool. So yeah, let me see. Whatever. Have you guys decided where in Florida? We are moving to Sarasota, Florida,
Yep.
and because that's where
out
her
of
parents are.
necessity.
Out of necessity, yeah. So we're 5 minutes away, but it's going to be really close to the beach.
Yep.
And we're going to be on a basically a land cruise, right? With Julie,
This place is like it's like a land cruise. That's a very good way of putting it.
It
These
is, man.
manufactured home.
I like it.
parts.
I'm very happy about it. The prospect of it.
There's two there's ponds and you can go fishing for bass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna get a fucking fishing pole and a tackle box.
I'm gonna drive the golf cart.
Yeah. We're gonna have a golf cart, and they got like the pickleball courts and of course shuffleboard. And actually, shuffleboard is
They
kind of
even
cool.
have a ceramic studio.
Ceramics. Yeah, get
What
that.
the heck?
And see, what I was thinking about doing is going down there. I always wanted to do epoxy, and ceramic
Yeah.
and epoxy would work well, maybe in the same studio, But we have believe it or not, we bought a turnkey ceramic studio up here because when we came up here, one of the parts of the dream, right, is that we were going to do things off grid. We were going to have a nursery. We were going to have a greenhouse. We were going to have the mill. We were going to, people would come here by appointment to come get plants.
Yep, we'd have a wood gasifier to
We have the wood
fuel.
gasifier, and I mean, the plans were big. We don't do anything small, right? When we get into it, right? We just jump right in, woohoo, and so Mom was gonna make pottery, but it's kind of hard to make pottery when you're doing like this all the time, because the thing spins and then go over to this, right? Anyway. So yeah, the whole ghost thing and the pottery, that's not going to happen, right? So, but we bought his turnkey studio, but it's sitting out there, right? And we paid like a bunch of money for it, and it's still good. There's nothing wrong with it. So we're going to turn around and sell it, and I'm going to have to deal with more people. Like I said, I don't mind dealing with you, like insulated through the chat, right? I think,
Insulated.
yeah. Well, I mean, sort of insulated, having to like physically in proximity
Yeah, but
near
see,
people.
but these people are here because they want to be here. which
It is,
so
and that's
nice.
that's a new thing in my life, right? It is because,
a new thing.
yeah, it is because the first like more than half of my life, I've been, I think, under a systematic campaign would be a good word to eliminate every single person from my life that fucking cared or loved me before. And I did a damn breakup job, man. I mean, I came up here, man, and my best friend of like 17 to 20 years, right? I mean, from way back when, won't talk to me anymore. Nope.
No.
One day calling me, and he's talking to me, and he says, Timmy, I've been thinking about my white guilt.
What?
And I was like, oh, shit, it's the beginning
here's
of
the
the
problem.
end of that relationship, right? And God systematically took away a lot of it. What are you going to say?
Well, Michael, who's the guy you're talking about, His daughter had a transgender flag in a picture that I saw. So I think that he was like, he's got to let go. Okay, I got to choose my wife and my child over my ideology. I don't know. I think that people are.
So Wingnut said that he wants to put some pictures in epoxy and preserve them, and I want to do one for Dad's headstone. But anyway, I was talking about I love epoxy. I want to do the epoxy, but what's interesting is that God systematically, as we lost all these people, and the other thing is, I used to call it that I'm hard on relationships, that I have a tendency to be hard on relationships, but I do that on purpose, and I figured out why. Now I did. Remember, who's the guy? Who's pastor down in Bangor? There's a guy.
Pastor Ken Graves.
Pastor Ken Graves. Right. Look,
he does,
man.
He
Look.
does all these incredible voiceovers.
Chapel.
He's got really deep
Yeah.
voice.
If you're familiar, I mean, with anything, yeah. Pastor Ken Graves. He's at Chapel Hill and Calvary Chapel. I'm sorry. And so the first time we ever saw him on YouTube, I mean, he's got this presence.
Oh my God.
Okay. I mean, shit. You think I'm manly and have a
He's like a Viking lord. I mean,
oh my God!
He's
I
gorgeous.
saw him standing in front of him. He's got a wooden office, right? And he's got pictures of like Civil War people and guns and shit on the wall. Kind of like me, right? You doing that manly shit in the background, And he was fighting at the time when we were doing this. They were in the middle of this battle. Do you remember with the COVID?
Yeah.
And then Trump came there, or some Republicans came there also in the parking lot and did some shit. And the case went all the way up to the Supreme Court. So he's fighting a Supreme Court battle. But he gets on the camera and he goes, "Good morning." And I mean, I had a spiritual erection, like immediately.
Oh, boy.
He I got like this
Wow,
man. I got kind of a man crush on the dude. Okay. But see, this was at the time that I was still under the what?
I bookmarked it.
Okay. What did you bookmark?
Just a 10-second video of him.
Of Ken Graves?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You bookmarked it?
Yes, because I can do that.
All right, hang on. Let me jump over there then.
Okay.
So anyway,
Just so you get the whole visual.
yeah, so you get the whole vibe because
He's pretty hot for an old guy.
what
He is.
Did you just
Come on.
say that? You did say that, didn't
I did.
you? All right, he is. Yeah, I mean, I kind of got hard for him too, like I said.
Oh,
Well, I did.
Oh, don't do that.
All right, is this yours? Is this your bookmarks?
No, it's yours.
Wait a
It's
minute.
under your bookmarks. Oh my God.
You made it under my bookmarks.
Yes.
All right.
No.
Okay, all right. My bookmarks. Well, now you're going to screw my show up because I was getting ready to go on to Trump, but whatever. I'll come back to that.
Okay.
Oh my God. This has turned into a. Oh, yeah.
There
Ken
he
Ken
is.
Graves, you need to hear this because you need to get the full effect of why I was
Denise,
drawn to
check
this
this guy
man,
out.
right? Okay.
Recently, the Sixth Circuit has sided with the church and religious freedom. So if the First Circuit rules different than the Sixth Circuit, then you got a split court and the opportunity to get the Supreme Court involved. Recently, the
That's like I'm not gender fluid, okay? But I mean, even that guy, man, it was like, he's just so fucking manly,
Yep.
And this video didn't do it justice. My God,
No.
he has this deep booming voice, and he's like this, and he's like a general. He's like a
Yeah.
spiritual general.
Yeah. And he's big and
But this was at the time before I realized the lyrics from the Hailstorm song, Jennifer Hale. I am the fire. I am the fire. I was trying to continually hitch my thing to someone because I figured, right, I'm talented, I'm smart, I'm witty, whatever. I'm trained, I'm
modest.
and modest,
Completely
right?
modest.
Humble, all that shit. And so, what better team member could you have with a wife that's got like skills, private investigator, research, information curation? I mean, you already have seen what she's capable of, and we're both pretty talented people. And I'm not saying that to blow my own horn, but I'm like going, all right, we're filled with the Holy Spirit. and the world is melting and it's ending and it's 2020 and the battle is raging. Already I was aware of the spiritual battle. And so I tried to hook myself to this guy's card.
Right.
And he like forgot my name and he called me Steve. He said, we must sit down. He said, I met him, okay? And he's like, we must sit down and have lunch. And I'm like, oh, we must break bread. You know what I mean? I'm like, and he grabs my upper forearm. Right? I mean, I grabbed this guy's fucking bicep, okay? And it was like my thigh, okay? You understand what I'm saying? He's just sturdy and big. He's even taller than me, I believe. Yeah.
Just
And so, but you know, I walked in looking like I walked in with my hat and the whole thing. As a matter of fact, I even walked in strapping with my gun belt and everything. And so anyway, but he said, we're going to get together. We're about it. And then I like tweet him, and because I'm trying to start a church and I'm trying to do this kind of stuff. And he forgets my name and whatever. And one night I had just knocked back a couple of too many, and I pressed the relationship. Let's just say.
yeah.
And I said, what does it fucking take? I dropped an F-bomb. I said, what does it take to get a fucking meeting with someone like you?
Well, not with that language, son.
And he responded, show as shit, he responded. And I talked to him for a while, right? And then he promised me we'll get together and have lunch, right?
He needs
Fucking-
Tim needs to just stay away from keyboard.
He
when
didn't get back to me for lunch. He didn't meet his promise. Now look, the guy's fighting his battles. He's running a church. I don't have any problem with theology and shit. He fought battles at the Supreme Court. Kudos to him. Nice guy, fine. But, okay, it's like I don't have a lot of patience for people these days in the war that we're in, that if someone comes out of the woodwork and sounds like they have half a brain screwed on their shoulders, a head, screwed on their shoulders that has a head, that came to me and said, give me a job, man. And I mean, not money. Give me something to do, right? I wanted to plug in, and I wanted to plug in right away, right? Well, that didn't work. And so what happened? Well, you see what happened. As a result, I lost all my friends, and I didn't get any hookups in that direction. And we started this. We started this project. We started the Truth Slinger Project.
Yep.
And we said, damn it, I'm going to make a pulpit.
Yep.
And that's what we're going to do.
And you met Anders.
Yep. And that's where we met Anders, which was the first, because this is talking about relationships.
Our first live stream, we
Right.
had one person.
And now we actually have people saying, this is your family now. And in a very real sense, it is. And I would argue any day of the week with people that say that online relationships are not real, or they're not important, or now, don't get me wrong. I think that we have a real problem with kids and social media, where you got two school buses going to the zoo for the field trip, and they're all talking to each other on the different buses on the texting, but then they get off and they're still walking like zombies and they're texting, so they're not talking to each other, right?
Yeah.
And so there are real problems there, because it interferes with real personal relationships. And actually, so yeah, now we have all of these people. I mean, look at these people. These people are commenting, and I look away for a little bit. Hey, man, D-Dog is in the house. Happy 4th, D-Dog. And so Devil Dog's been with us for a while.
Yep.
Anarchy TV has been with us for a long time, from the very beginning. And Anders was one of the first. When we started, I remember a crappy stream. We didn't have we didn't have the Elon Musk SpaceX rockets, whatever the hell what's our satellite? Can be Skylink, Starlink. We didn't have Starlink yet, so the stream was crappy. It was all choppy and stuff. But Anders was there, and he hung out with us for 2 hours. He was stuck in New York in a hotel room or something. Just stumbled upon us.
Yep.
And then Waz, who's become a great friend and a promoter. D-Dog's in the garden again, listening in the garden. You were just talking about that. See, D-Dog puts us on, and he goes out in the garden. He's doing the thing. See, we live vicariously now through D-Dog. He's there gardening.
I know.
So yeah, we're headed to Florida. If you don't know, we're headed down there. So good morning, Mike. It's good to see you, Ted Bacon Cheesin'. Yeah. Denise says, "You are my family. I'm going through same separation process with everyone else." Yeah, man. Yeah, you shared some of that with me in a DM this morning. And yeah, this is hard.
Yeah.
We have to go down and take care of mom and dad,
and who are raging liberals.
who are raging liberals.
And so we don't
right?
talk about anything, really. Nothing.
Well, we have to leave the MSNBC running all day long with the nonsense and shit that's going on.
And we have to resist saying anything.
Right.
And
so
it was very hard for Tim.
that's very hard for me to do. It's almost impossible.
Almost. Well,
But that being said, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's time to go. But we have to leave a dog behind, right? We have to leave a husky behind.
yeah.
And I love Thor. He's not very smart, but
He's the sweetest thing.
but he's over the limit of the animals down there, and it's just quite frankly, we just gathered too much stuff, right? People gather things when they have loss. I don't know if you've ever watched any episodes of Hoarders. And I will tell you that I mean, I've been there, not entirely there. I mean, but like before we left Hohenwald was really bad, which is why we downsized to come here. And the commonality between I've found that everyone that that has this behavior, which is an illness. I mean, it's a response to something. It's a
Right, it's a
post-traumatic response,
anxiety, yeah.
right? Is from loss,
Yeah.
from severe loss. Now I can list for you the loss that we've had through our lives. I mean, lost both the kids, and they're virtually speaking dead to us. We know it's almost worse. I know that don't I have a grandchild out there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so. See, that's not cool. But we went over the other losses, and I don't want to get sad this morning because it's 4th of July,
no.
right? So, but yeah, well, hello,
What
hello,
happened?
there I am. Okay,
Oh my
but we got to, it's just time to move, and so, but it's difficult and it's scary, and but it's also exciting, and so when I did sell the mill, and I got, what the hell is going on with my mic here? Live to fight another day. Here we go. What the hell? I think I got a. You know what it is? They said it's the other day on TNT radio. They said some shit about it. I'm gonna have to swap out the mics. It'd be better if your mic faltered, not mine, when I'm on live. Since
Yeah,
I'm real
I
talent. Since
agree.
I'm the real talent here. No? Okay. I didn't mean to play the polka. I meant them to the laugh. Sorry. I'm still not in full command of my senses, nor the soundboard, but that's all right. You'll forgive us that. Let me hop down to the bottom of the chat messages. Every day is Independence Day because you always have to assert your rights. And I would agree. And now is more important than any time. I mean, 4th of July is a good reminder of that. We've got people that are sitting in jail. We've got people that are going to jail. And we've got to have people that are being willing to go to jail. And eventually, look, if you don't be willing now, eventually, they'll come for everybody. They'll come for everybody that like it's the left media. It always are projectionists, right?
Right.
And so they're afraid that the media is going to get put in jail. That's what's going to happen to us. That's what's going to happen to us. Even alternative media. The more and more power they acquire, they'll just start building gulags. It'll happen, and we've got to stop it. So, man, it's awesome. D-Dog said, "Tim, everyone is here for Jen." That's awfully sweet of you. Yep. Let me see. What's Jeff say?
So sweet.
I sit next to two truths. That is all I have left of my past. I know what you mean.
trunks.
Just memories, and no one wants the material pictures anymore.
Yeah.
They don't know who they are. Oh, D-Dog says he takes care of his 93-year-old socialist mom. She's Swiss.
Ooh, wow.
Wow. Yeah. And see, at that point, they're just set, right? It's set into them. And so, like my dad, before he died, remember when we tried to tell him this was during the
About
Obama
Obama.
administration, and that Obama was hiring socialists, and Valerie Jarrett, who none of us knew was black until
Roseanne.
Roseanne
Said something.
said something about Planet of the Apes. Although she did look a little chimpy. I mean,
Well, yeah.
but that didn't have anything to do with black, right? I
No.
mean, and it was an ambient moment. I mean, hey, who doesn't have a few beers and have an ambient moment? Roseanne does seem to hit the bottle every now and again.
I love
Yeah,
Roseanne.
she's
Roseanne
awesome.
2.0 is fabulous.
So yeah, I talked to my dad about that, right? And that Valerie Jarrett, when she said that her two favorite people were Mother Teresa and Mao Zedong, killed 60 million people in starvation, all in the name of communism.
Communism.
Well, socialism, it's the same fucking thing. I mean, socialism is communism light. It's really the way I
Precursor.
understand it is it's the social engine underneath communism, basically, is the way to look at it. But yeah, my parents escaped this shit in 56. And so I heard the stories, and I know how this ends. It ends with people hanging from trees like pigs upside down being bled out. My dad stood next to that. My dad had a Russian guy in a tank and a turret swivel around when he reached in to go like this to get a pack of cigarettes out of his jacket. Guy I could have maybe not been here because my dad would have been eliminated by a Russian, right? So yeah, and that's why I am terrified, and that's why when I play what I played in the beginning, God Bless America. I'm very patriotic. I grew up. This shit meant something to me,
Yep.
which is why the last few years have been so traumatic as the veil has been torn back and found out that it's
Everything
all
is a lie.
all been co-opted. It's all a lie.
Well, and it's funny because the Bible says that, right? But it's but to actually really embrace that is
Right.
just
There was a
wow.
huge amount of cognitive dissonance when I first started to find out that
Mm-hmm.
all of these things about my country were true, and that that it's turned against us, and the government no longer serves us.
Right.
It persecutes us, and it wants to rule over us.
Mm-hmm.
And let's face it, the government. It's not America that I hate. I hate this fucking government.
right.
It's a big,
Well, the lefties.
bloated, not the lefties either. It's the
Yeah.
whole fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
The whole swamp thing, because there's more Republicans are closer to Adam Kissinger than they are really. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're more of them are rhinos than we think they are. They have no spine. But now it's time to grow a spine, as they say, right? So I'm
Yes.
done looking at my former man crush.
I'm going on to Gummy 2.
Gummy too. Hey, rock on, babe.
But Ken Graves is
Ken Graves, he's hot.
He's
He's
very-
hot. Check him out. Yeah, he's a good preacher too. I
yeah,
like
he
him.
is.
All right, so now I got to go back to my bookmarks. No, is that my bookmarks? Is that what? No, I want to go back to my feed because I want to show the Donald Trump thing first, because this is pretty cool. Donald Trump is like the coolest guy on the planet.
someone. Wait a minute, don't play it yet. This is someone leaked this video at Bedminster when Trump was golfing.
Yeah. Now this is a strict no-no. You're not supposed to do this. There's rules about that.
The Daily Beast broke this news as if it was going to hurt Trump.
Yeah. But if you believe that this motherfucking leak right here, if you believe this leak was unintentional from the Trump campaign, then you're an idiot. Because they're just trolling the other side. Just watch, okay? There's no way our side could be this cool. Think about this. Think about it before you watch this. And think about the motivation for how this leak came out here. Do we have any behind the... hey. Boop. Do we have any behind-the-scenes footage of Joe Biden at all? I mean, at all.
No.
No, why not? Because they're hiding him, right? Donald Trump doesn't want to be hidden.
What did I do with the debate the other night?
Oh,
He
amazing.
kicked that old broken down pile of crap.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy. He
I
just
think it's
quit.
so cool. He just whips out a stack,
Benjamins.
a stack of Benjamins, and tips a guy $100. Oh wow!
What did I do with the debate the other night?
Oh,
He kicked that
amazing.
old broken down pile of crap.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy. He just quit, He's quitting the race. Is that right? Yep, I got him out of the race. And that means we have Kamala. I think she's going to be better. She's so bad. You're so pathetic. It's so amazing. It's just so fucking bad. So I just can't imagine. But can you imagine that guy dealing with Putin and the president of China, who's a fierce person? He's a fierce man,
No way.
a very tough guy. And they see him. They probably he can't. But they just announced he's probably quitting.
Good.
Yeah, that's amazing. Just keep knocking him out. Huh? What did I do with the debate the other night?
Isn't that cool? And he's not scared. And he's not scared. So apparently that's, I mean, guys, that might be breaking news. I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to hit the breaking news thing this morning, but we got to start imagining President Kamala, right? That's going to be wild. So Wingnut Anarchy Television says, unfortunately, we're heading that way because of the 45 goals of the Communist Party that was read into the congressional record back in 1963. And he's absolutely right. And that was a great reminder. And this is why I really enjoy, I don't know what the hell's going on with my mic this morning. This is why I really enjoy having the interaction with people because,
You sound fine.
okay, then it must be my headphones.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Hang on. All right.
Oh
That's
my
what it is. My headphones. Technical
So wait,
difficulties because I
okay.
can't hear myself. Then
Stop talking for a second.
what?
So the Coon says Article 2, Section 1, Clause 5 requires executive branch members to be natural born. Kamala is not. What do you know about that? Where was she born? She wasn't born in this country?
Ooh,
Oh, she
you know
wasn't
what?
born
I mean,
naturally.
that's true and interesting.
It is.
See, and a fucking thing. Sorry. That's what I really enjoy about having people here because it's like as being a small media company, we don't have the resources. And it was so sweet. By the way, we got some love from up north, and we're really excited about it. We got a contribution that's going to keep this program on for like almost a week, okay? Because we run a generator, and so that's how we bring you this. So we're really excited about that. But what's really awesome is that we get all this contribution. But it was cool this morning when I opened it up and saw it says contribution to True Slinger Media, donation to True Slinger Media. And so it's so validating and it's so cool to see what we've built. But, you know, other people contribute by helping us and just making this show more interesting and bringing facts to us. And because I don't have time and we don't have time. God, we're working and trying to do all this other stuff and move in between. And then I'm trying to produce 2 shows a day and also get on, you know, TNT radio whenever they you know, want me to hop on because I don't ever want to pass up an opportunity to, you know, grow the show and everything. So it's neat. We're just really happy to have people here, and I just love the chat, and it's stimulating. And if you guys ever get bored of what we're talking about here, I think that I want to, you know, the morning show is really cool because I think that I want to make sense of this shit. That's exactly what I put on the description of the show. You know, join us in the morning to have some coffee and try and make sense of this shit. And I want to, you know, talk about the news and, you know, stuff like that what's going on. But I think, you know, what's personally going on is that I think people have become so isolated, which was one of the things they did with that COVID. They wanted us 6 feet apart. They wanted us to be isolated from one another. And that's just a terrible, terrible phenomenon that happens. And so, yeah, this alternative media thing and the chatting, it's turning out like better than I ever hoped it would. But I mean, it took 1.5 years to get here. I mean, how long has Anarchy TV been with us and D-Dog?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got to be at least 1 year. Maybe
Yep.
it hasn't been 2, has it?
No.
No,
I
I don't think so. So, okay, so Kamala can't inherit American citizenship. So she's not born in America?
not.
She's naturalized
Yeah,
citizen?
I think so.
Well, then how can she be qualified to serve for vice president? Because the job of the vice president is to be the spare.
Right. I don't know.
I mean, yes, vice presidents have done shit, not this one at all, ever, about anything, except for chuckle, laugh, and dance, and claim to be black, you know, and sleep around. So, but let's not go too far down that rabbit trail. She was born in Oakland, the Coon says. Well, I don't know, but I think that what's going to happen is that he's maybe going to step aside. I think that's got to be the most likely thing, right? Don't you?
Yeah.
He's going to step aside.
Yeah.
Somebody said last night they're going to make up some health issue.
Right.
Wants to go spend time with the kids. They're going to pay him off like a gajillion dollars.
Give him a library.
Give him a library, right? Do some shit like that. Right off into the sunset. And then they're going to put Kamala in there, and she's going to crash and burn.
Yep.
And they're going to just start
And
to turn.
She's probably going to pick some VP that's going to outshine her VP candidate. That's going to be so exciting.
Like who?
On their side.
Buttigieg? No,
No.
come on. Because that's who I heard floated.
Yeah, that's true.
That's who I heard floated. And look, they just keep doubling down on this intersectionality crap.
Yeah.
You know, they just love the idea of having a first gentleman. And I hate that term.
Yeah. Me too.
I hate that term. We should never have a fucking first gentleman. Anything. First fucking gentleman. So, all right. Well, what do I have? I said bookmark something for me, so maybe you put something in there. We'll look before we go to your corner. You bookmark that. Okay. We talked about this yesterday. This is interesting, and I want to show you this. This is important, and to a degree, I want to show you this because this is part of me. This is part of who I am, or who I could be. The best way to say it is, but for the grace of God, there go I. Now, this is Nick Rekieta. He's the one I told you about that got famous from the Johnny Depp and Carl Rittenhouse trials and made a lot of money and used that money to get a mistress, have her move into the house
As the
with
nanny.
5 kids in the home, being
Yep.
homeschooled,
Yep.
and decide to do lots of blow, lots of nose candy, right? So let's watch this and watch him defend drinking and rationalize drinking in the beginning. Now, this was
So bad.
this was when he was staying up all night drinking and stuff in the beginning to set this up for you.
Right.
And
then we're going to see
then we're gonna see his
the
the
downturn.
the final demise, right?
But there might be good news.
So let me make sure we could see it. It's all queued up. Yeah, okay. Here, check this out.
It's not a good choice. It's not a bad choice. It is a choice that is neutral. The goodness and the badness is always in your context. If you are not someone who should be drinking, do not drink. If you're able to drink, enjoy it. If you're able to drink now and not able to drink later, then stop. If you need to take a break, take a break. That's on you. That's on you. Your life is in control. This substance does not control you. Neither does anyone's opinion about any substance. This, ice cream, whatever it is, do what is right for you.
Okay. This is
He just got back from the bathroom after being off air online. I mean, the live stream went on, but he was gone for 45 minutes.
right. So
He came back and he's in this. And also note how much weight he's lost, obviously. And you know,
he looks like
skin.
shit. He's not in the middle of the frame. He's slumped down in his chair. He's got white powder on his nose, and I think this is like 4 some shit in the morning. I think I can't be certain of that, but middle of the night, right? But remember, his children are in the house, and if he smokes or he's got cigarettes or doing any of that stuff or smoking pot. And I wouldn't imagine why wouldn't. I mean, it just goes in and turns a burner on and thinks he wants a fucking hamburger and throws some ground beef in. They'll burn his fucking house down. But watch. Now he's trying to interact with the chat. And yes, he just appears to have masturbated and had an orgasm.
Why is my camera so on?
Is second degree possession. Count 1 is second degree possession, 25 grams or more of cocaine or methamphetamine. This is in violation of Minnesota Statute 152.
So yeah, there's basically a short little montage of the fall of Nick Rekieta. And I mean, literally,
He's back on the air, and I wish him well, but he seems to be in big time denial. But we'll see. I don't know.
He is. He's still in absolute 100% total denial. And he's saying that this is a legal issue. He's being persecuted legally. Look, man, you had 25 grams of coke in your house. Unless you're trying to say, you might be able to beat this fucking legally, but morally and ethically speaking,
Oh, man.
come on, dude. It's evidence. Now, whether you're guilty of what they say you're doing, I mean, it was there. Whether they can prove it or not, I mean, shit. In my opinion, it's open and shut. What are you going to do?
Right.
People at the church complained. He was going to church trying to hold up appearances. He had track marks on his arms,
Yeah.
which he says is some disease. It's just.
And he
says,
lost weight because
says,
of some disease.
He says that his nodding is narcolepsy.
Yeah.
It's not fucking narcolepsy.
He doesn't nod. He didn't been nodded before.
So, you know,
Whatever.
the sad thing is that, man, how low can you fall and still be so self-unaware? Oh, it's just a cat. Don't worry
Oh.
about it. It's just a cat. Meow. Pay no attention to the cat.
Okay.
But, you know, it's really sad. And we enjoyed him for a long time, but he's being defiant. And he's like, you know, he just won't hear of it, that there's that he's got a problem or anything. And as a result, he would only get his kids back, in my opinion, if he would immediately, you know, just throw himself at the mercy of the court.
Well, he's a lawyer, so I'm sure he's
Yeah.
tactically.
He's
doing the right thing.
what do they say about a lawyer who represents himself as a fool
Yeah.
for a client? Yeah, I think that's a real saying. Oh, wait, I think the cat's stuck in the bathroom.
What?
No?
Wow.
That's what the cat was. The cat was stuck in the bathroom. So that's really, really sad. Official report: ventilators killed nearly all COVID patients. God, man, this whole COVID thing. They better not come anywhere near us again with any pandemic
Oh my God.
bullshit again before this election. I don't know. What do you think? You think they're going to bring a pandemic on us again? Oh, okay. Let me see. Night Owl Nick. Yeah, the Coon says. The Coon also pointed out that Georgia, Michigan, Utah ballots can't be changed. So yeah, if it's not Joe Biden, it's going to have to be write-ins.
Wow.
And you know, people are the Democrats.
They're running out of
stupid.
time.
They don't write real well. So I don't think they'll be able to spell it out. No, people won't. If they got to write it in, man, they're toast. He's just going to lose miserably, those states. Just totally. Okay. I mean, I agree. I think that switching, but you know, again, the panic is like, what are they going to do otherwise? Right? I mean, it's I think they're terrified out of their minds right now. So, oops, that's not what I want to turn this one off. Let's go over to, whoops, not that yet. Let's do this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's time to put the spotlight on my one fleshy poo over there.
Okay, so scroll down.
Scrolling down. Okay,
We have a couple-
I gotta find your window again.
Oh, so we're gonna start with. Oh, we have a song. I have this chicken song. It's about
I turn the chat back on.
swinging, but it's a chicken song, so it's not
Where
about
is it?
swinging.
All right.
Up a garden hose. I was on the porch with Sean and feeling up down to my toes, and we was swinging, swinging. Yes, we was swinging, swinging. Little Charlotte, she's a swinging up a garden hose. I was on the porch with Sean and feeling
See,
up
now,
down to
my
my
wife
toes,
even
and we was
cried.
swinging,
She's like, tell me we're gonna have chickens
we was
again.
swinging.
And I'm like, honey, come on now. She loves chickens, and I don't blame her, but you know, we're probably gonna not be able to have a chicken in Florida in the community. Right? What are we doing next?
Okay, I have the Predator. I have
Predator
two
Corner?
Predators.
Predator Corner. All right, we're gonna watch
Yes.
Pedophiliacs.
Yes, this guy came to meet a
Get,
little boy.
smacked around a little bit for your enjoyment here, for your 4th of July enjoyment.
And listen to the people in the background that are watching.
These are people that just happen to stumble upon the scene because is that right?
Yeah. Well, they're at a drive-through.
A drive-through. Oh, okay. Yeah. These people are just sitting there listening, right? And they go they go. Look at this guy's here to meet a boo 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 boo. All right, let's watch it.
Y'all say goodbye to Chadwick. This boy's a child predator. You see this boy around, don't let your kids be around him.
Check the chat logs.
This boy will meet up with the kids. He will meet a boy in the bathroom. Pull up in the truck.
Yep.
F-150 DSW 664. Stop trying to meet up with children. What you got in your pockets, bitch?
My keys.
Fuck out of here, boy. You're a child predator and you're just being exposed.
I'm not a child predator.
Yeah, you are. You just got exposed. You just got exposed. Get in your car.
I'm not a child predator.
Shut your bitch ass up. You want your hat?
Yeah.
Ew.
Get in the fucking car. Get out here.
Hit him again.
I'm about to smack your ass again. Yeah, keep playing games. Keep playing games. Get in the fucking car.
I think he rang his bell, man. I think his soul left his body a little bit there. Hit him again! Hit him again! Yeah, fuck yeah, hit him again.
Get in your shit, bitch.
They need to wake up in the morning with a big old.
Get your shit together, dog. You like little boys, huh?
I don't.
Oh, you're gonna fuck with a little boy tonight?
No.
You're gonna be a hero, aren't you? You gonna tell everybody how you was a hero? Go home and tell your mom how you was a hero.
God, these people are pathetic. Oh, this one got off light this morning.
Yeah.
I got his license plate.
This is what needs to happen to these people.
That boy Chadwick's a child predator. Watch out for Chadwick.
Yep, tar and feather, tar and feather, tar and feather.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, the
We have
next
another
next one is a little more satisfying.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, we get right into the business here. All right. Watching the pedophiliacs get biatch slapped.
So just to really quick, these men that are doing this to the pedophiles are men that are dads against predators, and they pretend to be children and meet, online with these men and then show up and confront them.
Yep, and they tried to work with the cops before.
Yep.
And so what it's like
And they did for years.
why what's with the bitch slapping? Yeah, the cops don't want to hear about it anymore.
Yeah.
So, at that part, the cops don't want to hear about what's going on over here, and they're not going to come, and they don't care. Well, might as well get your licks in.
Is Gary, Indiana, one of the most dangerous places in America? Yes or no?
I don't live here. I don't
Is Gary,
live here.
Indiana, dangerous?
Yes, I guess
or no?
so. Yes, to you.
Motherfucker, I'm in Michigan, and I know Gary, Indiana is dangerous. So I think you know that Gary, Indiana is dangerous. You're out here scared to step outside because there's a crazy woman out here. Motherfucker, you met somebody crazier.
Oh.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because you are a
Why?
pedophile.
I'm not. I've never
They
touched
call
a boy
the
in my life.
police.
I will. Yes, I will. I've never touched a boy in my life.
Great. Why would you? Is Gary, Indiana, one of the most dangerous places in America? Yes or no?
This guy probably lives in his fucking mother's basement. But you know what's even sadder is when these people have, like, a wife and a child or a pregnant wife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a part 2 if you go to the thread. There's a little bit more of the same guy getting what he deserves.
Right here?
Yes.
So, Kuhn said that the quote about a lawyer who represents himself in court has a fool for a client was Abraham Lincoln.
Oh.
What a patriotic thing. Oh, wait. Getting a little more here. Let's get spicier.
I mean, I'm talking to him.
I've done the
I didn't say
play
nothing
by
wrong
play.
with him. I
Let's go over
didn't
here.
talk
So what do
anything
you
bad.
talk?
I said anything bad about him.
Let's go over here and talk.
Oh, he's got a mouse.
What?
Oh, he's gonna have a mouse on that eye tomorrow, boy. He's gonna have a black
I didn't do
eye.
any fucking thing wrong, dude.
Listen.
So tell us what you was gonna do.
I wasn't gonna do anything.
Well, what,
I was actually
what
pretty
is
nice to that
anything?
kid.
So you were talking to a kid.
Did I send any pictures? Did I say anything
You was
wrong?
talking about being a top.
No, I did not. I said that I was the top.
Wasn't you talking about being a top? Wasn't you?
Yes, I did talk about being a top.
Wasn't you?
I did.
Oh,
did. But I was
he
not
did.
saying anything
So
wrong.
I thought you didn't say anything sexual.
Dude,
I thought you didn't say anything sexual. Why you lying to me? I thought you ain't saying anything sexual.
I'm not lying.
You keep
to
lying.
I'm not lying to you, bitch.
Oh, bitch.
Uh-oh.
I'm not lying to you.
Uh-oh.
Just stop.
Now I'm gonna put my camera
I did
down.
anything wrong, dude.
I'm a bitch.
Dude.
I'm a bitch.
Oh.
Am I a bitch?
Are you gonna hit me if I pass out or something?
Am I a bitch?
No, you're not a bitch.
Am I a bitch? Are you here to meet a little boy?
Did you talk
Are
about
you
some
here to
top
meet a little
shit?
boy? Huh? Are you a pedophile?
No, I'm not.
You was talking about sex
he's
with a little
lying again.
13-year-old
I
boy?
was talking about how I was molested as a kid.
No, you said you was
he
a top
lying
to a
again.
little boy.
He lying again. You said you was
Wasn't
gonna
you?
top a
You
little
what?
boy.
He
Wasn't you? You said you was a top to a little boy.
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what? So what is that? What sense does that make?
What do you mean? What sense does it make?
You're a fucking child predator, right?
No, I'm not.
Bro, you're a child predator.
I'm not a child
He
predator.
keeps lying,
I've never
Josh.
done this in my life.
You're doing it right
Never,
now,
ever
bro.
How
in my
many
life.
times do
You're
you
doing it
hear
right
that?
I've never ever
Slap
done
him
it in my life.
again.
Never ever.
What the fuck you doing
Hit
right
him
now?
again.
Anything wrong.
What are you doing right now? Talking about some top shit to a little boy.
Right now. You was gonna go to the little boy's house, wasn't you?
You don't know what
was
I
you
was
gonna go
do.
Motherfucker, you was talking to me. I know what you was
I
gonna do.
I understand what you're fucking saying, dude, man.
You like that?
No, I don't.
You into getting kicked in the dick?
No.
No, you were just in little boys.
I don't, you little boy.
James Nye, you showed up to do top for a little boy. What does top
No,
mean?
I said-
What does top mean?
What do you mean, what does top mean?
What does that mean?
I said that I'm a top. That's all I said. I didn't say I was gonna top him.
What does that mean, though?
It means fucking somebody in the ass.
And then you said you was clean, right?
Oh, boy. Right. So now, and again, if you didn't watch yesterday's show, and I don't want to cue it up, but we had the first in the series was a guy that admitted what he did, what he was trying to do. And he stood there and he took his licks and he took like a good 3 or 4 good bitch slaps.
Yeah.
And they let him go. And he said, don't ever do this again, right? This guy doesn't admit it.
No.
So the knuckles come out.
Yep. And then he finally admits it.
Right. And this guy's gonna wake up. I remember when I got in a fight, there was a bully. And he stole some money out of my locker in the gym and shit, and I was pissed. Anyway, he was trying to bully me and this and that and the other thing. And he followed me back to my friend's house after I got off the school bus that one day. And he was one of those fighters. He tried to kick me in the balls, which and I was this, I came from the other direction. I go, when I first started, I was doing this. Put him up. And I punched that kid in the eye, the same time, about a good 6, 8, 10 times. And I mean, they weren't hard. I mean, I didn't knock him out or nothing, but man, he came in the morning and he had a black eye. And then from then on, I was cool at school. And man, it was one of the best fucking feelings I ever had. I remember walking into school, walking through that cafeteria when I finally saw him. And he was leaning up against a pole. And he gave me this head nod, like of deference, like
Yeah.
like, yeah, bitch, I got you. I'm the man here. So anyway, enough of my masculine virility speech.
Okay, the next video here is about why you never get your child an iPad.
Oh, so this is, well, I think this is also a result of modern parenting here.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, not whooping a kid's ass.
Yeah, she should have grabbed him and made him sit still. And
Grab me. Okay,
physically
well, all right,
restrained
let's
him.
see.
Brady, look at the camera. Nope. No. Look at the camera. No! You can have the iPad. No!
God, man. Needs an ass whipping. This is a future liberal. This is what it's going to look like after Donald Trump wins the election.
These are two people screaming at each other.
Yeah, I mean, which one is more mature? But this is a babysitter, I think. She called the babysitter a bitch. But now, you know, good morning, I'm a star. This is literally the parenting styles that have
of the rich and famous.
have created this liberal mindset that we have here. I mean, look at this kid, but then at the same time, you could call up look. You've seen the liberals screaming at the sky.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You've seen the liberals melting down.
Yeah.
You know, I've showed you the debate tape. The championships are black female debating college champions, spewing just nonsense, vile crap out of them. The left is this is the way they are. They just lose it. They melt down, and I think we're going to have a real societal problem here. And even if Donald Trump is going to be president, this place is going to burn, right? It's just going to burn. So, right, okay. Do you have anything else?
So,
all right.
Oh,
is this the one you want to do last?
yes, yes.
You wanted to start with the chickens? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
All right, now this is I want to show you something. I'm not going to tell you what it is until you try and digest it yourself.
Yeah.
What the hell am I looking at first? They're taking the guy hostage. What?
Oh my God.
But didn't he come out of the van? Wait.
What?
That was stupid. I mean, she's still
Listen to her.
traumatized.
They broke the windshield.
They
and
broke the windshield. They broke a couple of windows. They took him as hostage into a black van. And let me tell you, I think that this stupid asshole did this to go viral. Probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look how many views it's got. 8 million.
8.5 million.
God, that's awful.
And then they
She's
probably
so-
turned it into fucking insurance. It's not anything to clap for. That's really stupid, I think. And
Yeah, that was not.
I'm less intelligent for having watched that.
Yes.
Thanks. Appreciate that. So let's go back here, full screen. I don't think I got any more things. We can just chat for a while.
Would not marry. Yeah, Denise. Yep.
Yeah, right. It's like, you know, I mean, my God. Have you ever seen those videos where is it like the father and daughter are constantly surprising each other?
Yeah.
And
those are
they
cool.
they like put balloons over the doors and they glitter and
What did they say was in it?
I don't know,
Don't
like a
tell us.
flour and water mixture or something. It's like paint or something. I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, they're constantly pranking each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live quite that way. I mean, I like a good prank every now and again, you know. But yeah. Hi, baby.
So
Is it,
one piece of news for the day is that Nigel Farage is heading up the Reform Party. They're voting today in England. He says the Reform Party will reject the influence of the World Economic Forum and cancel Britain's membership of it.
Oh.
So we will have. Oh dear, what's going on there?
this is Coco.
Oh.
And
Coco.
Coco's having some issues at the moment, apparently.
What's wrong, baby?
She's.
Oh.
So anyway, the Reformed Party is doing well, and there's you're saying the elections are today.
Today we
Yeah,
will have news.
it's kind of like, what is it? Make England great again, mega.
Yep.
Mega.
Make Europe great again.
Well, that's make Europe great again.
That's
but,
Hungary.
But it's also England.
But
It
it
works
is.
with
That
England.
includes England.
Mega. Oh, speaking of which, next time I think I want to come to you and bring. I'm developing an alter ego. I am.
What'd you do to her?
So yeah, oops.
I'm gonna have to do something with that. I just found that the other day. Isn't that fun? There's all sorts of other shit on this soundboard. Uh-oh. All right. So, yeah, I didn't feel like playing with the soundboard today. I'm a little under the weather, just a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to... Oh, hi there.
Gotta hydrate.
Hi. Hello, sweetheart. Hey, how are you? This is... I get this many times a day. And
she thinks she's a lap dog.
Yeah,
So
she
she
does.
comes and lays in our lap.
Not
but-
as much as Thor, though. Thor wants to get the back legs up on there,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And it's pretty silly to
But
see
he's
an
a
80,
husky.
80-pound husky in someone's lap.
Yeah.
All right, baby. You're so sweet. So, yeah, I mean, 4th of July, I don't know what everybody's plans are today. What are we doing? Selling a mill and what? Sweeping the house? I mean... Getting ready to keep moving towards Florida, right?
Yep.
It feels a bit overwhelming when you do something
We stopped
this large.
celebrating things when we moved up here.
Well,
kind
yeah,
of.
because we turned into hermits,
Yeah.
and that's partly one of the reasons I was going to say that earlier while we were talking about community and why I enjoy all the chat and the people joining us in the morning. U.S. Air Force veteran, Coco's a sweet girl. Yes, she is. It's nice to have you join us this morning. I'm going to go back through the chat a little bit. But yeah, I want to go back to community. I never thought that I'd actually want to live like next to people and with rules.
Oh, I know.
I mean,
Like,
you know,
you
because
can
I
look out
do
your
pretty much,
window and see your
pretty
neighbor.
much what I want to. I mean, if I don't whip a beer can out my window, I do that. I don't do that, but I mean, you understand my point. I can't do that down there, right? You know, I can't let dogs run around everywhere. You got to be careful. You know, I can't have the dog pooping on the neighbor's lawn and stuff because soon, you know, I'll be in a.
Can't drink and drive.
No,
for
no,
sure.
not definitely. Yeah, you can't get in that golf cart drunk. It's deceiving, right? Definitely deceiving. All right, who else has joined us this morning? I think we got some new people here this morning that I haven't seen before, which we always enjoy having new people here because that means the show is growing.
It's growing, and it's a holiday.
Yep.
Or a holiday.
Yep. Wow, Restream just congratulated me again. Well, congratulations to you guys, not me. We have 100 messages in the stream. And we did that on our inaugural the first day. That's all, folks. Yeah, so it's very, very, very cool. We enjoy that. We have laws down here, mister. Yeah, you do. Up here, we're lawless, man.
Yeah, totally.
Well, the biggest crimp in my style down there is going to be the marijuana laws, unfortunately. The gun law's not going to be an issue. I can strap down there.
Yeah.
I think it's concealed carry. I can concealed carry down there.
We're
So
going to
that's
see
not
if
gonna
we
be a problem.
can find a friend maybe that lives out in the country in rural Florida to grow some weed for us.
Something.
But totally legal.
Yeah.
I have a card.
Well, it's not going to be legal. You can't
I
grow
know.
weed there yet. I think I'm just going to have to find a house where I can establish a grow room. I think we're just going to have two extra bedrooms. One will be the studio, and one will be the, we don't have any guests, right? Nobody's going to be. If they will sleep on the couch, screw them. Again, yeah. So yeah, I mean the stuff that she uses, the only stuff, I mean, with her functional neurological disorder, which is the current diagnosis
Yeah,
that she's got with the
could be
tweaky crap, is a Parkinsonian, right, in the Parkinsonian family, and her dad's got diagnosed with Parkinson's, so we don't know, but the over the counter, the pharma medication, it's
I gotta take it. I gotta take a pill I gotta take 2 pills every 6 times a day. Okay, so like every other hour, I'm taking these pills, and if I take them too close together or I take too many, they make me too tired. I mean, like I fall asleep.
Yep.
So it's got to be balanced real carefully, and I'm not really good about being disciplined.
self-medicating. No, you're not.
No, so I grabbed a
I'm
gummy.
a star. I'm a
No,
star.
but
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm a star. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah,
But
no,
the-
she doesn't self-medicate well. As a
But
matter
the
of fact,
marijuana oil, the weed
it's
oil,
the best.
it's
last for a long time.
Yep.
And so you might think that she's just a total wasteoid and she's popping gummies like because she's just like a stoner.
Yeah.
Which she is, but it's mostly have to doing with, not going
Yeah.
in the
yeah, I developed like
a fondness for the word
Tourette's,
fuck.
Tics, Tourette's.
And when she gets
Tremors.
frustrated
Yep.
with anything or stressed, she tweaks more. And she has OCD, which means she doesn't like hair, dirt, grime, stuff like that. And we live in the middle of the woods, and we live in dirt, and we have five cats, 4 dogs, and so we just there's tumbleweeds all over the place of hair. We sweep as much as I can, But so yeah, she's here. She's a lot more tweaky, right?
Yeah.
Than she is down in Florida, where it's in a like nice white, clean house with white counters and a white kitchen.
Obsessive.
And I'm totally like, into the white thing, man. I never thought I would be. But I want to have the same meals on the same days of the week now.
Yeah.
I want to have Taco Tuesday. And and I want to be someplace where there's always some shit going on.
Yeah.
So, if you don't feel good, you can go and talk to somebody, and they got parties and shit going down there all the time. The thing is, we can't drink ourselves to death.
Yeah, we gotta
no,
not
man.
drink. We gotta
No,
stop drinking before we go down there.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. I mean, got a pretty good handle on it now, but my parents went down there and they went, "Woo, retiring, woohoo," and there's a party going on. Like I said, all the time. It's always cocktail hour down at the pool, right? At the pavilion. So yeah, it tore both my parents up. So,
oh my god, I love our chat. Everyone smokes weed, pretty much. Yep.
Yeah, is that the consensus?
It's a wonderful thing. I mean, I had a whole opioid. I was on all these medications.
Oh,
before.
I love to be high. I mean, I have been high. I have smoked pot every single day since I set foot in Maine. A little over 5 years ago.
Yes.
There hasn't been one day. I tried. I didn't try. Actually, I almost went one day. And it was this one day. When I was working with a tractor still, okay, now like I got carpal tunnel, my hips are bad, my shoulders are bad. I can't do what I used to do, right? But I mean, I have to make a living, so I tried.
Right.
And this guy goes, "Yeah, can you rip up this, sidewalk of granite here and reset that old fucker in the backyard? It's a nice place, lake,
the cobblestone
sloping thing. He wants to plant
patio.
grass, redo it. So it's a pretty heavy landscaping job here, landscaping. Holy shit." And I'm lifting these, and I start digging up these, stones from the stone walk. Oh, these aren't stones that are like this thick granite.
No,
hell no. These are anywhere from, and every one of them is a different fucking
Cobblestone
size and
things.
shape, chiseled out like hand. These, sons of bitches were like 30, 40 pounds each.
It was awful.
And I had to pick every one of them up and move them off to the side, and then we had to, level everything out, because it was all
but then the
heaved
rocks
and,
weren't level. Yeah.
No, so I had to set each one separately. Oh my God, in sand. And I did, and we ran out of weed. Thank God I got an awesome neighbor up here, Frank.
Frank is.
And I write Frank. I'm like, "Frank, man, you gotta hook me up. I feel terrible."
It's funny being in a state where we were. Can I go on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we were in Tennessee, and it's highly illegal there, or it was anyway when we were there. And Maine, it's been. They've had medical marijuana here for like 20 years, I think. I mean, it's been.
Has it been that long?
It's been a really long time.
Yeah, recreational just came out. I don't know. I don't know how much I feel as much as I feel about that.
They expanded the whole definition of who would qualify to take it for medical purposes.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you already, if you I sneeze 3 times in a row and I have nerves, I have anxiety, I have a nervous condition.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, and they send it to you in the mail. I mean, there's no.
But there's
no
stigma,
real diagnosis. Well, that's why you have the medical card, because I don't want that to get that all messed up with the guns.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Because that's what they're going to do. They're going to say, well, because they've already done that with veterans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, speaking, we had a veteran in the house. You know, you can't handle your affairs,
Right.
right? And I mean, these same Democrats, right, who want to take the guns away from a veteran because they can't do their own checkbook anymore, and they have their daughter or son or whatever do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Those are the same sons of bitches who want Joe Biden to continue to be president because he's just what? He's just fine. It's crazy, man. So, yeah. Stinging nettles. What the hell is a stinging nettle? Shit. I don't know.
Oh, that's it's a herbal.
Oh.
It's a weed, I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No.
Holistic medicine.
Yep.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, carpal tunnel.
I might take it for the arthritis, but I'm just going to get the hips replaced, man. I'm going to go be the bionic man. And I'm going to get as soon as we can get this stupid Maine insurance, or not the insurance, but the fucking doctors to get a referral over there. I mean, like, literally, it's crazy.
It's been a year and a half.
I mean, when they go, we sent the referral. We call over there and they go, they don't answer. And then after we finally do get a hold of somebody after like a week and a half, because we call every other day because I get pissed off about calling every day.
Right.
And we finally get a hold of somebody and they go, we don't have the referral here. And so we have to call back. And there's like, they need a liaison for fuck's sake.
Yeah, right.
You know, or some shit. So anyway, but I'm starting to get to the point where I can't feel stuff in my thumbs and, you know, up my arm and everything. But no, I just prefer to be high. And it doesn't, I'm quite lucid when I'm high, unlike when I drink way too much, you know. But I could smoke, man, probably like, I could smoke all day long until my throat would give out. And you can't OD on this stuff, and you can't, and my judgment doesn't go to hell. I think that's the biggest thing about marijuana.
Yeah.
Is it doesn't alter judgment. And the other thing too about the alcohol, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, and how many people we have out there that are real spiritual or followers or believers, sweetheart. But I believe that alcohol it shuts off the spiritual part of the brain, the receiver end, and I just always feel spiritually duller after having drank, and it cuts me off, and my desire to seek God goes away. And that just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen with the weed. So,
No.
But anyway, I think I'm kind of babbling enough at this point. I think I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
I
think I'd
am
like to get
kinda
some breakfast.
hungry,
And I think I don't want to wear out my welcome and bore people.
And we got a guy coming to pick up our mill.
We do. We have a guy coming to pick up the mill, which is exciting because I do not like living day to day with stress financially. It sucks. It's awful. I mean, I've changed the way money is not important to me like it used to be, but it's important to me from the standpoint of just eating and living and being able to bring the message to you guys and people out there that there is hope. I think we're trying to be uplifting. That and actually it's been better because I think that this whole project has been uplifting me because I was really black-pilled for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm worried the left is going to be just more desperate as the time goes on.
But
And let's just
there's
hope
so
nothing
many good
seriously
things
happens. But there's
happening.
so many good things that are happening, right? And so you're going to want to stick with us, like, follow, subscribe, share. And then apparently liking and bookmarking is especially important on X because that gives us a 30 times boost in the algorithms.
Yep.
So we enjoy having everybody here from all the platforms. I don't ever see anybody in Rumble. I don't know if their chat migrates over. But anyway, we haven't seen anybody on Facebook. But the YouTube is good and the X is good.
Yep.
And I'm happy about that. And I just like having y'all here. We have a fond place in our hearts for you. And seriously, we were talking about it this morning, that the financial support that is coming in is super helpful.
Yeah,
It
really
really is, because it allows us to get more into doing what it is that is our life's passion. And I know it's not your responsibility to have me live my life's passion, but if you can see that what we're trying to do is we're trying to uplift people, we're trying to deliver a message of hope, and also keep you informed on what's going on that you need to know, and keep up the patriotic spirit, keep up the MAGA 2024 energy, and get Donald Trump across the finish line, get more people to come to know God, and hopefully, Jesus isn't coming back yet, because I got some things I want to do, right? And so I want to see this media company grow. I want to see it expand. And I want to be able to get out there and engage more people like Johnny Vedmore. And there's a lot of stuff I have to do. I have to do research. Johnny sent me that table of all the different people that are similar to Jesus Christ. Now I got to go research all that because he's going to call me, and I got to go back on that interview.
Right,
and they
don't pay, by the way.
No, they don't. At this point, yeah, this is not a paying spot.
But it's exciting.
But I'm vying for a paying job as a host over there, because what's cool is you get your own producer, and they do all the stuff for you, and they set up the guests for you.
Not unlike me.
And I think I would do a good job there. So, and it would be a steady gig. So we're stepping out in faith. And what's neat is when you start to see that faith pay off, and when God says, put the kingdom first, and all these things will be added unto you. And sometimes it just doesn't feel like it will, but then it does, and the blessings come. And those blessings come through people like you.
That's right.
So we thank you very much for being with us, spending time with us, promoting us, enjoying us, laughing at our corny-ass jokes, not getting tired of me and my stupid soundboard, and just hanging out with us and trying to make sense of this shit, right? That's going to be my tagline.
Oh, okay.
Just hanging out and making sense of this shit.
Yes.
So, yeah, the Democratic Party is imploding. It's delightful. It's so enjoyable to watch it. Yep. And it's entertaining every single day. And so since I have just a little bit of money in my pocket today, and I can breathe, and I don't have to think like 2 days out in advance, I'm going to enjoy the day, continuing to curate and do the show tonight. And I'm going to read a book today.
Yep.
And I think that's what I'm going to do. It's kind of a rainy day today. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do what I do normally and enjoy the relaxation of knowing that time is not running out. Where is it? I got to do this one. I'm sorry. I got to do this Spock one. Let me see.
You have 8 minutes, 41 seconds.
That's what I always feel like with my
what?
financial life.
You have 8 minutes, 41 seconds.
Yep, pretty much. But today I have all day. I have at least 24 hours. I don't really have to think about where my next meal is coming from. And we have you to thank for that. You know who you are.
That's
you
right.
anonymous people out there that give.
Thank you so much.
So thank you for being with us. We enjoyed you. We will see you this evening. Make sure to tune back in if you want to at 7 p.m. You're not required. It's not required of you to come, but you are required to report back tomorrow morning. That's just non-negotiable.
That's right.
So I'm Truth Slinger. That's Hippie Chick over there. We out.
Bye.